day, there's a barber cutting hair, talking to his clients as he's left to buzz their hair. Suddenly he sees a man in a wheelchair. He directs him to sit in the chairs until it's his turn while he finishes up with his customer. And he starts to feel a bit sorry for the man in the wheelchair. When it's his turn, he helps him get over to the spot where he will cut his hair, and the man describes what kind of haircut he wants, and so he cuts his hair. But he starts feeling so bad for this man because he cannot walk. So as he cuts his hair, he feels sorry for him. The man pulls out his money to pay, and the barber says, "No, this one's on me." So he leaves, and the barber feels good about himself because he did a good deed. He finishes out his day, comes back to work the next day, and he sees flowers on the door, on his stoop, and feels pretty good. He puts them in his shop. Obviously, they were from the guy in the wheelchair. So he continues on cutting his customer's hair, and a man comes in with a cane, and so the barber stops to help him sit down. He starts feeling so sorry for him, but he continues to cut his customer's hair. And when it's the person with the cane's turn, the blind man, he folds up his cane, puts it aside, and the blind man tells him what kind of haircut he would like, but the barber just feels so sorry for him because he cannot see. He doesn't even see him waving his hands in front of him. So he continues to cut and buzz his hair. The man pulls out his wallet ready to pay, and the barber says, "No, this one's on me." He gives him his cane, and the blind man leaves on his way. The barber feels good, he did a good deed. He works the rest of the day, goes home, comes back the next day, and there's a box of donuts on his stoop. He opens up the card, and it was from the blind man. So he feels pretty good. He sets them inside his shop to eat later. He continues to cut his customer's hair all day until a man comes in. He tries to acknowledge him, but the man doesn't respond. So he finishes up with his customer and tries to get the man's attention again. He doesn't respond. So he finally taps him on the shoulder, and the man says, "I'm deaf." And so he shows him where to sit. And he says he wants 2 on the side, 3 on the top for his haircut. And so the barber cuts his hair and starts feeling like it's so awkward and quiet because he's so used to talking to his customers. And he also feels sorry for him too. The man pulls out his wallet to pay, and the barber says, "No, this one's on me." And so he says, "Sure? Are you sure?" And he leaves. So the barber feels good. Again, he's done a good deed. The next day, the barber shows up at work, and there are deaf people lined up around the shop. And the reason why is because the deaf community is so small that once word hits the street that there's a barber giving free haircuts, everybody